You're doing outside today. Well, it is, as I mentioned, summertime. And as you can see, I got my sunglasses on. It's a hot day out here today. And one of the things that I know we often think about and we associate with summer is vacation. And one of our favorite vacations, Sister Amy, Jackson, Araya, and I, we love to go on cruises. And we love a lot of different things. I mean, all of us likes cruises for different reasons. One of the things I like to go on a cruise is I love to eat. There is a ton of food and I enjoy all the wonderful food. I love the relaxation. I love to read on the boat. The kids, they love going and playing in the water slides, and they love the relaxation. Sister Amy loves to read. But one of the things that you may not know about me that I actually enjoy to do on a cruise ship is along with Sister Amy, I actually like to shop. Now, I don't like going shopping when it's time to go shopping here while I'm, at home with Sister Amy. When she tells me we have to go to the mall and pick something up, I'm like, oh man, here we go. But when we're on a cruise ship, I enjoy actually going to shop. And one of the things that I actually enjoy shopping for is I love going and buying cologne. Sister Amy, of course, goes and buys perfume. And one of the things we'll do is when we go, they have shops on the boat that sells cologne and perfume. We'll take our time. When we have, days at sea and we need something to go do, we'll go and we'll look, we'll hit the little testing bottles. We'll try to find the fragrance that we like the best. When we go on port and we go to the shops, we do the same thing. They have cologne, they have perfume. I'm sure many of you, when you shop, you do the same thing. When you're going to look for cologne and perfume, you're hitting those little testing bottles. You're getting those little papers. You're flipping the little paper there, and you're giving yourself an idea of what exactly you're going to buy, because you want to find the most perfect cologne, the most perfect perfume, and whatever is best in your case. And why do we do that? Why do we put on cologne? Why do we put on perfume in a lady's case? Well, the reason why we do that is we want to be presentable in public. We want to smell nice. We want to make ourselves presentable when we're out inside the public, when we're at the store, when we're at restaurant, when we're at church, wherever we're at. We want to make ourselves presentable. When we go to work, we do that. But did you know that there's actually a scripture in the Bible that talks about fragrance? It says in 2 Corinthians 2:15, "For we are God, the fragrance of Christ among those who are perishing." I was reading a book by Glenn Worthington, and he actually made this point about cologne and perfume, and how we put on our cologne and our perfume, and how we can actually go out in the world and be presentable to Christ. He says this is a direct quote from the book. He says, "Each of us should have our spirits cleansed by Christ and then put on the fragrance of his presence." How many of you know every day of our lives, we who are Christians, we who serve God, we can let the world see Jesus inside of us. Just as we put on the cologne, or if you wear perfume, in the case of a lady, if we do our best, we fix our hair, we make ourselves presentable in the public eye. Why? Because we want to be presentable in public. We need to do our very best as Christians to be presentable to the world so we can share God's love with the world. Because my friends, that's exactly what this world needs. They need God's love. Man, God is so good, and we get to experience that. As Christians, we get to experience God's love. As Christians, we get to experience how awesome his presence is. Let's do our very, very, very best every day of our lives to put on our very best foot forward and be presentable to the world and be the men and women that God has called us to be. I hope all of you have a wonderful day. We hope you can join us tonight at 7 p.m. We have our annual business meeting. If you're a member of Grand Parkway Church, we hope you can join us. We're going to be electing board members. We're going to be going over some very important information. Also, hope you can join us this weekend. We've got Sunday morning service every Sunday morning, 8:30 prayer, 9:30 Sunday school, 10:30 our morning worship. We have children's church service, children's church for all ages, for kids every Sunday morning. And then Sunday afternoons, every Sunday, 5 o'clock, we have our youth program, and it's going to be awesome. And speaking of our youth program, they have an outreach coming up, and they're right now collecting water bottles, and in a few weeks They're going to be going out and they're going to be having an event on June 17th. They're going to be reaching out and they're going to be passing water bottles out into the community. It's going to be awesome time, June 17th and 18th. We also have some other things coming up. Our girls club, which, by the way, with the exception of tonight, every Wednesday, 7 p.m., we have Royal Rangers. We have Girls Club. Awesome programs for boys and girls. Coming up, June the 24th, our Girls Club, our Daisies and our Rainbows are going to be going and having a water event. It's going to be an awesome time. Men's ministries this weekend. They're going to an Astros game. We're a very active church. We have a lot of awesome things going on. We hope you can join us. We are located at 22255 FM 1314, Porter, Texas 77365. If you don't have a church home, come check us out. We would absolutely love to meet you. May God bless you and your families. We hope that everyone will stay safe. And remember, let's do our best to show God's love to this world.